Hello again, guys and gals. This is Miss M, and today we're going to be talking about lesson 2.7, which is multiplying using partial products. Now, I talked a little bit about partial products in lesson 2.6, but today we're really going to be digging into it. So, our objective today is I can use place value and partial products to multiply by a one-digit number. Now, as a reminder, partial products. This is a method for multiplying in which the ones, tens, hundreds, and so on are multiplied separately, and then the products are added together. So this is very similar to what we've done so far in lesson 2.6. So this should look fairly familiar. Now, before we get started, one thing that they want us to do in 2.7 is to estimate our product. So we have to take 6 times 182 and estimate with it. So first off, we're going to keep the 6 the same, because 6 is a pretty straightforward and simple number. But that 182, that's where it gets a little tricky. So what I want to do is round to my largest place value, which is hundreds in this case. And I have to think about my rules for rounding with the neighbor. 0 through 4, we leave it the same. 5 through 9, we're going to bump it up by 1. So because this is an 8, that tells me what am I going to do with that 1? Yes, it's going to become a 2, and the 8 and the 2 turn into 2 zeros. So our estimate is going to be 6 times 200. So 6 times 200, that equals, let's see here, 6 times 2 is 12, and I bring down my 2 zeros. So my estimate is that my answer is going to be somewhere around 1,200. So now as we start working on this problem, we'll be able to see if our estimate can help us determine if our answer is reasonable. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this apart by place values. So first up, we've got the hundreds place. So we're going to break this up. 6 times 100. Okay, then we've got the 8. So now, but that's not really 8, is it? That is actually 8 tens, or another way of saying 80. So now it's going to be 6 times 80. And last but not least, we have our 2 in our ones place. So that's going to be 6 times 2. Now notice I've lined them up with place values. So 6 is times 100, 6 times 80, 6 times 2. I haven't changed the value of what that number is, I've just broken it apart by place value. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go and start with our hundreds. So, 6 times 100, well, let's think about the basic fact. 6 times 1, that gives me 6, and then I bring over my 2 zeros. Okay, now I'm going to do 6 times 80. Well, think about the basic fact. 6 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48, but I need to add on that 0. So it's not just 48 and a 0 over here. Remember, we have to line up those place values. So it's actually going to be 480. And again, notice the place values being lined up. And last but certainly not least, we've got 6 times 2. Well, 6 times 2 is a basic fact. Yes, it is 12. Now what we're going to do is take all of these partial products, these are our partial products, and we're going to add them together. Because that's what it says. We multiplied them separately, and then the products are added together. So 0 plus 0 plus 2, since I lined up my place values. 0 plus 8 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. And 6 plus 4 is 10. That actually changes it into 1,000. So our final answer is 1,092. And if we look at our estimate, it's reasonable because, remember, an estimate just wants to get us close to the answer, not the exact answer. So that is how you can use partial products. Another example would be, let's say we did 8 times, let's see here, 8 times 394. So I could estimate that. My 3 is going to round to be a 4 because of that 9. So my estimate is 8 times 400, and that gives me 3,200. All right, so now I'm going to break it apart. I've got 8 times 300. I've got 8 times 90. And I've got 8 times 4 ones. So now I just need to solve all those. So 8 times 300, well, forget the zeros. 8 times 3, basic fact. 24, bring over those 2 zeros. Next, we're going to do 8 times 90. So 8 times 9, basic fact, 72. And bring over the 0. And last but not least, 8 times 4, 32. Now notice, I didn't line up my place values very well, did I? So what I can do is rewrite this with the place values lined up. So I'm going to go over here. This is 720. So I'm going to line up 720 with my other place values for my 2,400. And then for my 32, do the same thing. 32. Now if you have more room, you could just rewrite it in another spot. That's fine. So now we add all those up. 0 plus 0 is 2. Or 0 plus 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 2 plus 3 is 5. 4 plus 7, good, 11. Drop the 1, carry the 10. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So our final answer is 3,152. And that's close to our estimate, so it's reasonable. So I hope this video helps. Have a great rest of your day, Tigers.